Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Today, our top news story, Emiratisation targets hit small private companies.
We'll also be talking about a Dubai resident who got stranded in Leh Ladakh, India amid heavy rainfalls and landslides.
The bougiest news in the airline industry yesterday, Emirates launches a private charter service.
And after that, Casey and I will be learning a little bit of Arabic. So there is that. If you guys want to join in, please feel free.
But before we get into all of that, one of our conversations yesterday drummed up a lot of interest. We were talking about the guy from who flew from the UK to Dubai for, I think, a total of about 303 dirham. He did it by flying Wizz Air to Bulgaria, then Abu Dhabi, and then a bus up, for a total of 303 dirham. He said it took a lot of planning. That's how he did it. So we put the question to you on Instagram. Do you rather budget or convenience?
Budget or convenience, the age-old debate, right? But it really depends on your state at the time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, for me, I would choose convenience over budget. But depending on my state, I would go for budget, but mostly convenience. What about you?
This is what we spoke about yesterday, is that when I had more holidays when I was teaching, I took the longer flights.
Yeah.
Because you had more time to rest on either side. So now I would 100% go for convenience. So give me the direct or the one stop to get home to Ireland.
Yeah.
One stop or direct. I'm doing one stop this summer because it's very pricey. However, there is a marked difference between the price I've paid to get that flight home right now versus 300 dirham to get to the UK. 300. So although I'll always say, right, in my stage in life, mid-30s, I'll always go convenience. But when you see that massive difference in costs, am I still saying convenience? That would make me, if I hadn't booked my flights, I'd be searching that route 100% to see what's the best time I could get. 100%.
You're right. Completely depending on situations. But anyway, we put up the poll yesterday. So 95 votes for convenience, which is 56%, and 44% for budget friendly, which is 75 votes. So we have people choosing convenience over budget, and that is how Dubai runs. That's what Dubai is like business scale.
I know, but I disagree. I think when it's easy to say convenience. We're like, yeah, we'll take the bougie option. But when it comes down to cold hard cash, there is a reason Wizz Air and Ryanair are some of the most successful airlines. Well, Ryanair is one of the most successful airlines in the world. It's the most budget possible. The interior is your budget. You pay for every little last leg of that trip. Why is it successful? Because we want a cheaper price. Yeah. There have been talks about removing the seats on Ryanair flights, packing people in like a bus. I don't think it's going to happen, safety and all of that. But they look at the minimal cost to get you on an airplane from A to B, and we pay it because we want budget. So although we say convenience, I think we all still like a cheaper cost at the end of the day. If it's the same location, same time, we'll go for the budget.
Yeah, 100%. Like if I were in Abu Dhabi and like I had the option of Wizz Air instead of like, commuting from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, I would have probably gone for that option as well. But like Dubai's whole business model runs on convenience over budget, right? Like for example, InstaShop as an app, right? Like it's just convenience of grocery shopping. Right? And then you have Carrefour, convenience of fueling up instead of going to the petrol pumps.
They're outside right now. They're washing my car.
I saw on the way in. I'm like, Casey, getting a morning errand sorted.
But yeah, that's true. But then Carrefour, they don't. This isn't on that, but they don't charge you extra for the coming. It's the same price as the fuel station. Okay, according to the ads.
But, okay, fine. If in the case they do increase their prices by, let's say, 10, 20 dirhams, I feel like customers would still be willing to take that service up just for the convenience of it.
Yeah. Right? I'm not going to say publicly because I don't want them to hear that I would pay a little extra for the
Please don't increase
for the premium because having to find a petrol station that doesn't have a queue and everything at the right times before after work.
See, now Emirates have, like, for business classes, they have pick up and drop off services, right? Like chauffeur services. Now, if they introduce it for economy, would someone pay an extra 50, 100 dirhams for it? Convenience, maybe, instead of going, cabbing it or metroing it or taking a taxi, It's like if you have that convenience added to things, people would very much consider it big time, and especially in the city.
I think, as you said at the very beginning of this conversation, it's very much situational based. So, for example, there's a marhaba service at the airport, and they'll come and they'll meet you and they'll take you through it, so you skip the queues. I may not do that now if I'm traveling solo. However, if you have a family, if you have 3 kids who are going to be running through an airport, that couple of hundred dirhams is looking like a very tempting price to pay for the luxury of not queuing with your kids and getting through the airport. So I think it really is situational based, and then depending on what you need.
You know, learning from me as a kid, learning from myself, when I have kids and go to the airport, I'm going to blindfold them. And as I'm walking through duty free, they're going to be blindfolded. So true. They're not going to look anywhere. Straight to the lounge or straight to the boarding gate, and we're going to sit there on the chairs with a book in their face. Nothing else.
I think there's parents watching you right now being like, good luck, Simran. Good luck when you have kids trying to blindfold your kids through an airport. There'll be media talking about it. I don't know how my mum did it. There's 6 of us in a family, and she would take us solo on trips when I was about 5-6 years old. Steps the stairs, 6 kids. How did she do that?
Have you seen Modern Family?
We had loads of blindfolds.
It was so digressing, but like I just have to say this moment, Modern Family, there was a scene where they take Lily, their youngest kid, to Disneyland. And in Disneyland, she's wearing a backpack with like a leash. So anytime she tries running away, they're like, no. And I feel like that is so convenient.
Yeah, I've seen these. I bet you there's a nicer term than leash. There's going to be there'll be like a safety
Yes.
Don't call it a leash. But no, I'm for it.
Safety.
A safety mechanism. You've seen it at the beach. People just put poles in, and then the kids will have hours of fun. Parents love you. Okay, jumping into our top story this morning. This is about Emiratisation reaching small to medium private companies in the country. This was announced yesterday by the ministry, the expansion of private sector establishments pool subject to the Emiratisation targets. So it will now include companies and individual establishments with a workforce ranging from 20 to 49 employees in specific economic activities.
The decision aims to increase the number of Emirates employees and employed in targeted establishments across 14 economic sectors, requiring them to hire at least 1 UAE citizen in 2024 and another in 2025.
So, as we said, if your company has 20 to 49 employees, Emiratisation is now reaching your company, and if you do not have an Emirati citizen working by 2024, you'll face a contribution of 96,000 dirham, and that will ramp up in 2025. Now, it's not every sector, so they've listed out what the sectors are. Information and communications, financial and insurance activities, real estate, professional and technical activities, administrative and support services, arts and entertainment, mining and quarrying, transformative industries, education, healthcare, social work, construction, wholesale and retail, transportation and warehousing, and hospitality and residency services.
I think other countries can really take a page out of the UAE's books on how they handle like expats growing, like the growing population of expats, versus like taking care of their citizens, making sure they are all like handled in terms of the workforce, that it's balanced and that expats don't completely take over the workforce and put UAE citizens out of it. So this is just honestly like a great system that they have put in place to ensure their security.
True, it's a great system, and there's been great success in the last couple of years since they've started talking about Emiratisation. We're at the highest levels yet, with around 79,000 Emiratis employed in nearly 17,000 private sector companies as of July 7th. So now that's why the efforts are expanding to small to medium companies, because there's been such great success with the larger companies.
Of course. If the UAE is rolling it out, how can you not expect anything but success? It's just a given at this point,
That reminds me of that video I saw yesterday. It was an old media interview that was dug up about, it was a UK presenter questioning an Emirati about the success of Dubai, and he said people have bet against Dubai and they lost, and then they will continue to lose.
Yes.
If you're choosing to bet against Dubai, which was kind of like a media trend a few years ago, not so much anymore, by the way, but people are betting against betting against Dubai, they were losing at that time and they will still continue to lose.
That is so true. Like now, if you overhear conversations in groups, right, and anyone goes like, oh, I'm thinking of moving out of Dubai, I'm thinking of moving to this place or that place, everyone's just like a general consensus is why? Like right now, the only place that you can pretty much ensure safety, ensure the economy is like growing is Dubai. Like everywhere else it's just inflation and recession, and like you're seeing things like really just going for a downfall. But Dubai, you can't bet on the city, you can't bet on this country as a whole. So yeah, pretty much the general consensus is the same. But we move on to our next story. North India faces heavy rainfall and landslides. So as heavy rainfalls and floods wreak havoc across North India, individuals from different parts of the world find themselves caught in the chaos. A Dubai resident named Konen, aka Cruising Cravings, embarked on a trip to Leh Ladakh, only to unexpectedly get stranded due to the adverse weather conditions. Her situation sheds light on the challenges faced by many who are now anxiously waiting for the situation to improve. So Konen, a content creator, had recently set out on a trip to Leh Ladakh in India to capture the region's natural beauty for her travel vlog. However, downpours disrupted her plans and left her unable to return to the city.
So the sudden turn of events has put her in a position of uncertainty as she awaits calmer weather conditions to make her journey back. While Konen's predicament highlights her personal experience, it is important to acknowledge the broader impact of the severe weather conditions in North India.
So Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand are grappling with torrential downpours which have resulted in loss of life of more than 25 people and are causing significant disruptions to transport routes. Individuals are waiting for conditions to stabilize and for routes to be reopened. The safety and well-being of all those affected remain a priority during these challenging times.
And as India continues to grapple with the consequences of severe weather, which I know is affecting a number of countries right now, our thoughts go out to Konen and all those who find themselves stranded in Leh Ladakh and other affected regions.
So floods resulting from monsoon season have devastated various parts of the country, including Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, and other regions. And we're seeing horrific visuals of the floods and just what is happening as a result of the monsoon season. And we're seeing cars getting crushed. We're seeing just homes that have been there for years, just, being torn down. It's a very, very sad visuals and a very sad situation that India is dealing with right now. But this really goes to show how much more we should be aware of global warming as we go on, and just make sure we have the infrastructures in place to combat these weather conditions.
100%, and there are a number of countries being affected by monsoon season. It's that time of year, so our thoughts and prayers are with everyone. We're going to jump into our next story, a little closer to home and back to that Dubai trend of travel. Emirates has launched a private charter service. So this news is extremely bougie. When we're here thinking about business, other people are thinking about private charters. Flying is considered a thrill of life. You get to see new places, visit family and friends, and making new memories in new locations. Most people fly economy, pretty much. Most people fly economy.
Yeah.
And occasionally, if you've racked up those points for years and years, maybe you'll get to fly business or first class. It is, however, quite uncommon to travel on a charter, especially for short trips, unless, of course, the option is available, and Emirates is doing just that.
Emirates, killing it. The charter aircraft can seat up to 4 passengers, and short flights are well stocked with bites and bevies. You can fly to a wide range of GCC destinations, both within and outside of the Emirates network, with quick turnarounds to points in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, and within the UAE. And each passenger can check in on one medium-sized bag weighing up to 15 kilograms and carry-on handbag.
There are more terms and conditions with these flights, by the way, which you can check on Emirates. There's going to be an Emirates chauffeur drive service. You can take that from Dubai to DWC. There'll also be a VIP experience with a dedicated representative who will support you on your journey through the airport and ensure minimal pre-flight wait times. Upon arrival, travellers will be fast-tracked and have a quick VIP clearance at Customs and Immigration provided by private terminal service partners. They'll also have access to the terminal, the private terminal lounge. This is taking VIP flights to the next level. And of course, Emirates is the first to roll it out, and you can no doubt expect other airlines to follow suit. Now, let's check the price. I don't actually know if it's available on the website yet.
This is where we put the suspense music Cue suspense music.
I don't
now.
think it gives you. I don't even know how to check.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
let me guess. Fine. For one person, the flight, maybe I would
Let's.
say
You
13.
probably. Do you think you'd have to book the flight out for the 4 people, or do you think you can just, because it's not like they're going to be running.
Right. Per passenger. You're right. Okay, so for like a full charter flight, I would say 30,000 dirhams. I'll estimate 30,000 dirhams.
If someone from Emirates is watching right now, they'll think, why on earth are they checking the regular website? Because the option's not there. There's going to be. I'm seeing here now, there's economy, there's premium economy, business class, and first class available on the regular.
That was just a guess. That is not what the price is. I have no idea. It's not on the website.
It's probably either soon to come or there's a separate, or also in the original information, they said contact if you would like specific extras or are there essentials you want to add to your trip.
Yeah.
You can contact your travel booking representative. So maybe there are travel booking representatives for the service. However, it's just interesting to see in general the demand for this type of travel.
Yeah.
We see more and more millionaires are moving to Dubai this year. Second country in the world which is most attractive to high net worth individuals. So of course those millionaires will want different ways to travel. Emirates is making that service available and they're using DWC to do it.
For sure. And with that, like we spoke about convenience, right? Like you get all of the security, you get the privacy, you get all of that. And Emirates charter, like already Emirates business class, first class A380s are just so magnificent. And now they're having a charter rolling out. So it's going to be like topping the game of charters. Like, so bougie. You can just imagine, right?
So
like you have
it's
charter.
beyond the level of bougie that we could ever expect to experience in our life.
I've not even
bougie.
experienced A380 bougie. So imagine an Emirates charter bougie. I don't even know how to like.
It's a level we can, it's a level we'll think about. Dream big, when those Karen coins come through. How are they doing, by the way?
Stuck in a matrix.
The Karen crypto coin.
Karen crypto coin.
Did we make
really invest in it? I don't know. It was just like.
If you're new to the show on that whole crypto buzz, Simran and I talked a lot about how we would learn the market, how we would invest, and Simran was quite keen on this Karen coin, but maybe we made a good decision to not invest in it.
We really did. We really did. It was like I saw Dogecoin, a meme coin picking up. I'm like, okay, are meme coins the trend now? And now meme coins are not the trend. It's just so confusing. I don't like this business. It's not for me. I'm going to step away. I'm not even going to talk about investments unless it's like the UAE has something to say about
unless we can invest. I like when Dia opens the market and we can invest in that because you're investing in the country that you feel so passionately about.
Yes.
The crypto stuff is just, I don't get it. I do get it, but I feel like you need to properly monitor and understand, and it takes time, so it's not something you can just jump on the bandwagon when the likes of you and me are talking about on the show. I think it's gone too far past the fact that it's a trend and you'll be able to make a lot of money on it.
But does it happen to you? It's like in like when you're in a group, right? And any conversation comes about the metaverse or Web3 and crypto, it's like in your head the Simpsons song is playing, like the theme song, like you've zoned out. And how? No?
Well, the Simpsons song doesn't play, but I get it. But I actually feel like thank God for Threads, because finally Zuck has took a step down from the meta, brought it back to our level. And now I have something, and now it's like I have an app that I can get totally involved in. Now I don't even know, where is my time? Should it be on Facebook? Should it be on Instagram? Should it be on Threads? Is anyone having that difficulty with Threads and Instagram?
Or shopping apps?
I don't know where I'm meant to be right now, but I think it needs time to settle. And shopping apps. Duh. Okay, it's 8:50, which means today, if you've joined the show for any length of time, Simran and I are trying to learn Arabic one word or phrase at a time. We're trying to learn words that we can use in everyday conversation. We would like your help. So, Ana Asfa, if you have missed Arabic word of the day because it's been some time, Ma Edekar, my Arabic words.
Wow.
I said, I am sorry, something, and then I said, I don't remember. Edekar.
You are literally like a fluent at this point. So
Lish.
good. Lish is why?
Yeah. No,
I don't even know how to answer.
Okay, so should we go today's phrase? Thank you, Al Ramsa Institute. We follow you on Instagram. We love you, and we take the phrases from you. You're amazing.
Yes.
Today's phrase is consider it done.
Do it.
Should I play it?
Consider it done. So you guys...
How to say consider it done in Emirati Arabic. It's a pure Khaliji way. فعلك طيب. فعلك طيب. It's in a pure Khaliji way.
فعلك
say
طيب.
consider it done. فعلك طيب. This is for a male, and if you want to say it for a female,
That's right.
it's فعلك طيب.
فعلك طيب for a female. We're learning the female ones.
فعلك طيب. فعلك طيب. Cool. Sounds good.
فعلك طيب.
طيب.
فعلك طيب.
Okay, so let's give scenarios. Now you're in the office. A colleague comes up to you and goes like, we have this...
فعلك طيب.
We have this...
فعلك طيب. فعلك طيب.
You didn't even...
فعلك طيب.
But you didn't even hear what I was going to say. But good to know. The response is consider it done. You know what? You can use that for any aspect.
Simran, I'd like to borrow some money.
Oh, you got me there, Casey. You got me there. Very thakia of you.
Very thakia of me. Thank you. Thakia means smart.
Oh my God.
Don't be surprised.
You were a very good student in school, weren't you?
Shukran.
Oh my God.
Anna? Need? Flus. I need money. Anjad.
And
We're just going to stop throwing out these words because they're
she's
not
one
helpful.
of you guys now, Arab world.
Mub.
Take her.
Mub.
What is mub?
Not. Okay, but what we really want to do is actually try and remember these. So there's a whole page I can't remember. So consider it done is فعلك طيب. فعلك طيب. فعلك طيب. If you're watching on Instagram and we're butchering, we apologize. Apparently this is a real Khaliji way of saying it.
Oh, Shahir
says you're doing great, sweetie. And he is our cruelest critic.
He really is, though. It's not even a joke.
Would you like to put consider done into a sentence? That is Simran making those noises. This is what it's like sitting next to her.
Don't tell them that. So exposed. Anna. No, I cannot. You put it into a sentence. I don't even know. Okay, fine.
Consider it done. Can someone help Simran? She needs to put فعلك طيب into a sentence before we can finish the show.
Okay. Anna. Eat.
Cake.
Hag.
But.
Nope. For. Breakfast. Consider my diet فعلك طيب.
So it's 8:53 and the show فعلك طيب. Goodbye for me.
That is so good though. You're so good at improv. I was waiting for your